Hello everyone, it's Kelly here from Spiritual Awakening Signs, coming to you today with your intuitive card reading. And this is a little bit of a different card reading than usual. Today we're finding out what it is that you need to heal. What it is that you need to heal in order to move into those higher realms of awakening, into better energies, into raised vibration, into that next step of ascension. And tools like this can be really useful at times to help you understand what it is that you really need to focus on healing and clearing within yourself in order to move forward. So we're going to get into that today, and I've got my cards already here and I'm going to be shuffling and getting them all ready. So if you've joined us live, please say hello, tell me who you are and where you're from. And also, if you happen to already sense if card 1, 2 or 3 is going to be for you, let us know below. It's always really interesting to see what you intuit before we get to do the card reading and ultimately what comes out, because you'll always find that there's something in it that will guide you forward. There's always something constructive there. So let's get started. Now what we always do is we take one card first of all for all of us in Spiritual Awakening. So this card's for you and it's also for all of us. It helps us to understand what's going on collectively in Spiritual Awakening. So what is it that we need to clear and focus on as a unit, as a group, as a collective? Okay, so let's see what we've got first. Okay, interesting. So this card is, you'll see it actually says creative project, and it might be backwards for you guys, but this talks all about really working with the angels. You'll see that lovely image. This person is literally being creative. They're playing music and they are working with the angels, and the angels are assisting them. So you'll notice this wonderful energy that's coming down here, that's been brought down and very much brought into the top of the person's head, so moving it into their energy. And what that tells me is that if we can invite the guides in, if we can invoke our guides, if we can ask for that guidance and that assistance, we will be able to align with our life purpose, because that's what this is really all about. Now it doesn't necessarily mean that we're talking music, so if you're looking at that and music doesn't apply to you, that's not necessarily what it's about. It's about something creative, something that comes from within, something that comes from your spirit, something that lights you up inside when you get to do it, when you get to take part, when you get to work in a project. You need to look for that thing that lights you up and really is your interest and your joy in life, because that's really what we're being shown, is that when you can step into that, all the guides and angels will be there to support you and assist you. And actually, I thought I could see that there. We've got this lovely image where the angel has actually got a hand on this person's shoulder. So that's really a big indicator that we're being supported and we're being guided as we move forward. Okay, so now is the time when you need to tune in and ask yourself, is it going to be card number 1, number 2, or number 3? What's going to be right for you? And if you're not sure, really all you're looking for is the number that pops into your head first. What one stands out to you most? If you're really struggling, simply you can ask, if it was a card for me, which one would it be? If I had to guess, which one would it be? And that number will be there. And the most important thing is that you always follow the first number that comes up, because the first number is the guidance from your soul. It's your subconscious speaking to you, and anything else that comes afterwards is usually your brain getting in the way. So that's different from intuition. That's logic that's kicking in. So make sure you get to use that. Okay, let's see. Card number 1. What do you need to heal right now? Okay, here we go. Okay, confidence issues. Card number 1, if that's your card, the thing that you need to heal as you move into your awakening and you want to move forward is confidence issues. What I'm being shown with this card is that you have a life purpose. It's a spiritual life purpose, or you have some form of dream, goal or desire, something that you want to fulfill, but you're just a little bit shy of really stepping into that energy. And what I'm also being shown is that you may already be on that path, but there's an energy of hiding. There's an area where you're not quite stepping fully into that energy. So that's what I really hope you will look out for as you move forward. Right now your issues are about being seen. They're about being confident. They're about having belief in yourself and in the world, that things can work out and that things can work out for you and doors can open, opportunities can bloom. There's all this wonderful energy waiting for you, but I sense that there's just a little bit of trepidation there's either there's a spectrum. There's either the who me, like, you know, I can't possibly do something like that, or it's that you're already on that path and you're just a little bit shy. You're kind of dipping your toes in the water, but you're not really fully committing to it because there's a level of fear there. Now, what I'm being shown in this card is that there is nothing to fear, that you are absolutely supported by your spirit guides and the energies. And of course, when we see unicorns, this is all about goals, dreams, and desires. It's about your soul purpose, your life mission. And you can see that this unicorn actually is totally focused ahead, sorry, backwards here, totally focused ahead in the direction that they're moving. So, you know, the direction is there, everything you need is there. You just have to believe in yourself just a little bit more. You just have to step forward confidently and know that you're going to be okay, because you are. That's what this card's telling us, is that you've got all the support that you need. Okay, so card number one, if that was your card, I would love to hear about it. Let me know if it resonated with you. Let me know if 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 the message made sense to you, and let's see if I can actually get some of the comments up, because I can't actually see them right now, but I'd like to see your comments. Let's see. Aha, I can see now. So I can see Bonnie has joined us. Hello there. We've got Jackson as well. We've got Lydia, Jasmine, Barbara. We've also got a name I'm really sorry I can't pronounce. I'm not even going to attempt it because I'm just terrible at these types of things. But hello anyway. We've got Tina, Enchantée. Oh, hi there. We've got Laurie. She says, thanks for all that you do. It's a pleasure, Laurie. I really hope you get a great message today. Jasmine says, phew, number one is completely spot on for me right now. So I'm delighted to hear that. We're getting good messages. So keep the comments coming and let me know if anything resonates with you. And let's get into card number two. So if this is your card, card number two, we're looking at what it is that you need to heal. What's really important for you to heal, to move into that next phase of awakening, to raise your vibration, to take a step up. Oh, I can feel we're ready already. Here we go. Okay, so we've got this card here. This is all about two things. This is about healing, very much so, and it's about healing either in your family unit or most likely your childhood. Okay, so we're talking about wounds of childhood. We're talking about inner child stuff that hasn't quite been dealt with, and you'll know if it hasn't quite been dealt with because it'll be really painful. It'll be difficult to talk about, it'll be upsetting to think about, and it's something that really, in order for you to move forward, you're going to have to heal it. You're going to have to find a way to release that negative energy from your system and find that settled space. Now, it doesn't mean that we're ever saying that, you know, negative things that happened are okay, but what it means is that you're finding that center within yourself where you're not going to let it drag you down anymore. Because what I'm sensing here is that there's a lot of, I feel like there are family rifts, there are tears in the family unit, there's a lot of pain there. So if this card's coming up for you, you really want to be looking at your childhood or your current family unit and any areas that need some healing there. So what is it you wish within your family that you could have just skipped over? What part of life or living with them or that experience do you wish you could miss out? That's the thing that you're going to want to heal. It's the thing that your system doesn't really want to address. But what I can tell you is that this issue is using so much of your psychic energy. I feel like there is a lot of intuitive ability there, but a lot of the emotional issues resulting from your childhood or from your family interactions are having such a big impact that it's drawing away from all this energy. The energy's busy working on all this other stuff and maintaining these emotional issues. It costs energy, you know, for your system to hold those in place. If you can clear and heal those, and there are different ways that you can do that, but I've actually got a solution for you at the end of this video that's a freebie that I'll discuss that'll help. If you can do that and you can start to heal, you can start to clear those emotions and you can start to ease that emotional intensity off, what you're going to find is that your intuition is going to improve massively and you'll see all this wonderful light. We've got angels in the background, you know, there's a warm comforting energy there it's like the angels are coming around you and saying it's okay, everything's going to be okay. And more than that, you're going to get spiritual guidance and awareness that's going to start to really open you up in a big way. You have a lot of skills and abilities, but these emotional issues and the pains are really draining a lot of that energy from you. If you clear them up, you'll find your intuition really improves in a big way. Okay, Let's see. So I'll just check some of the comments that we've got here. Let's see. So we've had some people telling us that the cards resonate. We've got Sabina, hi there. Enchante says number one was spot on for me too. We've got Colleen's, hi to Colleen. Jackson says card number one resonates very well. Working on creative projects, but fear and insecurity is holding me back. Yeah, we need to break through that, everyone. Rob says good morning, hello. Tina says love my angel cards. Number two is my card. Well, that's fantastic. I hope we're getting good readings today. We've got let's see who else is with us. We've got a few people with us. Jasmine says this is the exact message I needed to hear at this moment. I'm beginning a children's book series titled the Super Soul series. Exciting, that sounds cool. Tina says it's spot on. Enchante says all three of this are going to resonate with me. I can feel it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get more than one number that resonates with you. I always say go with the first number that comes up because that's always the message that you really need to hear, but sometimes you find that there's more messages there. And Tina says, so very true. I have psychic ability, but I've had some of the difficulties because of these issues. Number two is showing. There we go. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into our next card. So we've been getting lots of different messages. We've been told that we've got creative projects coming up. We've been told that we've got confidence issues getting in the way. We've been told that we need to heal the pain of the past. And let's find out what card number three is. So card number three is your card. Let's see what it is that you need to heal right now in order to move into those higher levels of awakening. What do you need to know? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Card number three, this is the truth bomb card. Okay, whenever this comes up, this is about exactly what it says, being honest with yourself. And what that means is that as part of your awakening, you might be coming confronted with certain truths, certain things that either you maybe couldn't quite bring yourself to look at before, or sometimes there's some denial in there, or it could also be things that are becoming revealed to you, things that you didn't know before. And there's probably a sense of needing to shield yourself. There's probably a sense of it all just being too much drama and unable to handle the confrontation of these things. But what I can tell you is this card, while it does bring some really stark truth with it, and that can be an intense energy, it is the card and the energy that's going to set you free. And I mean that in the truest sense, because as all these things start to come to the surface, as they do in awakening, what you're going to find is the more that you get confronted with truths, and they are uncomfortable, sometimes they are upsetting, sometimes it's difficult to let go of things that may be holding you back because you've done them for so long, they're familiar, you feel like they're who you are. This is when you start to break free of all that and you start to become more in alignment with the soul rather than the personality that you've developed in this lifetime. So all the things that hold you back can start to be released when you're willing to look at them, and that's what this card's about. Now the freebie that I'm going to talk about at the end of this video would be relevant for you too, so please do seek that out because it will help. What I can tell you from this card is you're probably going to be facing a lot of different emotions that will be rising up at the moment. A lot of different emotions, a lot of emotion comes up as you realise these things, but I think maybe a little bit more sensitivity as these things start to come up to the surface, to be acknowledged and to be realised, because when you can do that, you can start to heal, you can start to accept what's there, you can start to see the truth more easily, and that's what's going to take you into those higher levels of awakening. It's about awareness. You know, everyone talks about awareness, but you can't have awareness if you've got all these faulty belief systems in the way, or there's perspectives that aren't quite helping you, or pain from the past that's kind of filtering your experience and your perspective. You want to get clear of all that. This is really the card that is showing us that energy that's coming to you is the energy of truth, and it can be challenging, definitely, but we've got a resource to help you with that. But what it really is going to do is set you free. It's going to break you free from all the things that hold you back so that you can be more in alignment with your higher self and your true authentic soul. It's really very special and very sacred, but challenging, definitely challenging. Okay, so do let me know if that card resonated with you. Let me know if you got a message that is helpful to you at the moment, and then I'm going to talk about what we've got that can help you. Now, with any of these issues, particularly in awakening, you want to get into the phase where you're healing the stuff that's coming up. That's what makes awakening so difficult, is all these emotions that come up, all these issues, all these limiting belief systems, everything kind of surges up at one moment to get you to work through it, to get you to heal it and clear it. But we don't always have what we need to be able to do that. Well, we've got a free 5-day course that guides you through self-healing with a fantastic energy healing technique. It's called EFT tapping, and it is perfect for spiritual awakening. So even if you've never tried anything like this before, it doesn't matter. It's a free tutorial. We guide you through it with videos. We show you what to do so that you can learn to heal yourself, and you can learn the technique in under 10 minutes. It is the #1 method that I've used with all of my clients throughout awakening and previous therapy with other people as well in other fields. It is fantastic. So you'll be able to click the link below and take a little look at that, and it will guide you through each stage of this, so that when those negative emotions come up in awakening, so that when you get off balance, when you feel upset, when you feel super sensitive, you can immediately use this technique to just dissolve all the intensity and bring yourself back to center, because that's what awakening is about. You can't change the fact that all this emotional stuff's going to be coming up, but you can find a way to manage it and to use it as an opportunity to heal. Every time an emotion comes up, your soul is showing you what you need to heal to move into the next level. So find a way to use to heal that, to use it to move forward. And I think that the free course that we've got will show you exactly what you need to do. And of course, I've been through it all before you, so I'll let you know the pitfalls so that you don't make mistakes. Make it super easy. You just work with me in the video, and you'll find it really easy to tap along and follow what we're doing. But check that out, it's at the link below. So I can see people are saying that the cards resonate, which is awesome. Jasmine said card 1 and 2, both relevant messages for her. Very interesting. And let's see what else we've got. Jackson says number 2 resonates as well. Not all my childhood memories have come back, but slowly coming up, so still in the healing process. Tina also says, very true, I've got psychic ability, but I've had some difficulty because of these issues. It's challenging. It's challenging to move through all this stuff. Colleen says, really resonates, that's awesome. It is challenging to move through this stuff when you're trying to get to that other side of awakening, where you've got all these skills and abilities in place, but healing is the first start. It really is the starting point. Once you can heal, you're going to free up so much more psychic energy. Your intuition's going to improve. You're going to find that you're so much more centered no matter what's coming up throughout your awakening, and you're going to find that it's easier for you to unblock your energies. That's what these techniques do, and that's why I recommend them. So take a look at the link below and get that free 5-day course and get started on that healing journey. Don't wait, don't struggle anymore, just get started with it, and we will get to work. So thank you so much everyone for joining us today. Remember, you can click below to you can click below to be notified whenever we go live, because we've got lots more great videos like this coming up. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel for all our new videos, because we've got lots more to come. I hope that you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.